Good day to you. This is Michelle. She lit the way. I have a pick a card reading for you, and this is the magic within you. So I have three piles for you to choose from. Take a moment, and we are going to check out the magic within you. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, this is the magic within you. Let's see what we have. We have resistance, resilience, and nourishment. Sorry about that ring light. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll just start with these cards. So we have resistance. So there is something that you're holding on tightly to that probably needs to be released. We have, you've been working very hard on something. This is taking all your energy. There is a great resilience to you. You're able to accomplish so many things. You're able to multitask. You're able to do whatever is asked of you. And I feel like you do this with ease. This is something that you have done probably all of your life. This would be considered a magical thing because not many people could carry that burden for so many years, so many days, so long. You're resisting change to this resilience because this is such a huge part of you. You're holding on to it really tight, and Spirit is wanting you to release this factor of resilience. You don't have to push so hard, work so hard. You don't have to give 110% of yourself. This is where Spirit wants you to go back in time and see where this energy stems from. Who expected you to be able to do anything and everything all at once for everyone and keep going until you're like bare boned? So Spirit is definitely asking you to go back and see where that came from. And that is where you're going to get a beautiful release of energy, an aha moment, and you'll be able to release some of this resistance. When you release some of this resilience and the matter of doing things for everyone and yourself and going 100 miles per hour and doing it perfect and being in control, when you release some of this, this is where there's going to be this nourishment that comes in. You're actually going to be able to pay attention to the things that you've missed out on, to the things that your body needs, to the energy that could be spent elsewhere. We have translucence. That's a really cool looking card. We have liberation. And we have feel loved and proud. People appreciate what you do for them, but in reality, if you didn't do the things you did for them, the people on the outside is who I'm talking about. If you didn't do those things, it would be okay. And you have to come to that conclusion by testing the waters, so to speak, by not doing everything. And then watch people's reaction. It's like they still keep going. They still keep moving forward, going about their business. And you're going to realize that for years, you have done so many things. And I'm not saying that people don't care, but people kind of don't care and they go about their business. And look at all the time that you have missed out on by tending to everyone, your job, friends. So this is something that you can feel very proud of yourself about. But again, Spirit is taking me back to, this is where you have to go back in time and see where this stemmed from. The Love the Darkness card this is a shadow aspect of yourself. So this is where you're going to take a look at it. You're going to see where it came from. And you're going to start to make small little changes. I feel as though when you start doing this, a new you emerges, one that is more loving to yourself and also to people around you. You have nothing to give if you're constantly giving everywhere. It is going to feel odd. It's going to feel different to not be giving so much of your energy to others. Definitely there's this resistance because you've always done it this way. So the magic is going to come out when you take a look at this situation of why you do what you do for everyone all the time. This is kind of where you're heading. This is where you're going. So this is the Golden Palace. Encouragement and home. You're going to find things within yourself that will progress you forward instead of always spinning your wheels. I get this feeling that you always feel as though your wheels are spinning, like you can't get anywhere. And that's because you're spinning your wheels on everyone else. I really feel as though at this time you may be daydreaming about just being able to be at home doing nothing, maybe sitting around watching Netflix. With these two cards, it is definitely a feeling of wanting and needing to connect to your higher self, your wants, your desires, and your needs. If you asked anyone that you have been helping all along the way throughout your life, they will actually encourage you to slow down. The expectation is not there. So they will encourage you to do things for yourself. You may be hearing a lot of that lately. And then you're being pulled towards a retreat or just wanting to be at home. Maybe even escaping somewhere just for a short period of time. An Airbnb. I'm going to pull some tarot cards also. So I feel like the magic within you has yet to be discovered. It has yet to truly be discovered because you have spent your entire life running, sprinting, doing this marathon. I mean, you're probably a very awesome employee to have. Or you could be the boss and, you know, you're trying to micromanage everything and do everything. And so what we want to know with this particular reading, pile 1, is when you guys take that time out, when you do the retreat, excuse me, the signs are going to be, people are going to encourage you to do this. You're going to hear people saying, you do so much for everyone else. It's time to do something for yourself. So when you take this time out, let's see what cards come out here. I think that you're actually going to slow down enough. It might actually be painful. It's going to be maybe mentally painful to go back and reflect and find that shadow aspect. I think it's almost going to cause you anxiety because you're so used to being in constant motion. It's going to literally be painful for you to slow down and cause you a lot of anxiety. This is where you have to immerse yourself in emotion. You're going to have to go deep to release some things. I think you're going to come out of this healing, shadowy time as a very, very magical person, in the sense that you were able to take a look at yourself, heal an aspect of yourself, and come out as a brand new person. I think you're going to have boundaries. I just think that your whole life is going to change just by taking a look at this one aspect of your life that has been such a major part of it. So yeah, the Ten of Wands. Again, with the slowing down, immersing yourself in this healing process, looking at the shadow aspect of it, where it came from. The slowing down is really truly going to cause you this anxiety, but that's just because it's a different feeling for you. So the magic is going to be when you step out of this energy, dive into the energy, and then come back up for breath. It's almost like you're going to be seeing the world with a new set of vision, new set of eyes. It's going to be magical. It's going to be that childlike energy. The things that you missed out on, the things that you gave up your time for. You're going to start seeing things all around you that you have missed. Is there any more messages for pile number 1? Justice. So when you do this, you're going to finally feel balanced. You're not going to be exhausted. You're going to be able to reflect on everything that has happened within your life. You're going to be able to look at it with fresh eyes. You're going to be able to say no to people. You're going to be able to experience life with more childlike qualities, seeing the things that you haven't seen before, that you didn't pay attention to before because you were too busy. Okay, pile number 1, that was pretty big. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like a personal reading by me, the link is down below in the description box. Let me know if this resonated with you, and I will see you in the next reading. Thank you. If you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. What is the magic within you? We have assessing, focus, extremes, and attraction. So with the assessing, you are assessing a situation. You are focusing in on the highs and lows of the situation. So you will be choosing something. You are starting to attract a situation. I just heard purpose. So you may be assessing your life's purpose at this time. This is where you're going back and you're looking at maybe some choices that you made in the past, what you learned from those interactions, whether it be jobs or relationships. You're checking out how you have felt in each of those scenarios, and attraction. You're going to start bringing towards you what it is that you truly, truly desire. So the magic for you right now is actually creating exactly what you want. We have focus. We have transformation with the butterfly. We have the illumination and some secrets with the moon. And she's submerged in water. She's in a protected space. Right now, it's almost like she's in two different worlds. Some of you may be feeling as though you are jumping timelines, or you are dreaming about a life that you're living right now, kind of like this parallel life that you may be living, and you may see evidence of this in your dreams. So say in this life you're married with 2 children, but you keep having these dreams that you are married and you have 1 child, and it's like you're picturing and dreaming of a whole different lifetime, and it feels very real to you. This is super interesting. So definitely a feeling of manifesting, of drawing things towards you, of transformation, of jumping timelines and parallel lives. So this is pretty major stuff here. We have, there's a solution for every problem. Everything in perfect balance, which the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. So many of you are going to be coming into your power. That may be what the manifesting, the focus, the attracting to you, assessing the situation, all of that could do with your psychic abilities, the magic within you, trying to bring out things that are presenting themselves to you right now. You may not have all the answers, but things are definitely starting to show up and present themselves to you. There is a solution for every problem. So again, this feels very manifesting to me, where you are seeking out different avenues than you would have in the past to resolve issues or problems. Everything in perfect balance. To me, this is making me feel as though you now have the calmness about you that you need to proceed forward with issues or situations. I didn't realize, but there's another card here from this particular deck, and this is compassion for others. And when we have compassion for others, this is our heart chakra opening up, offering our love, our energy to others, and understanding. So I think the magic within you is being created by you and finding your true power, your true abilities, and going about things in a different way than what you may have before. Becoming even more deeply spiritual, being able to see things from different angles. This is where you're heading. So we have heal the ouch. So there's definitely some healing energy type work going on. We have listening. This group may be clairaudient. You may actually be taken to past lives. You may have a deeper sense of relaxation if you listen to particular music. You may like to listen to music, and with this, bring in channeling. So these are thoughts that are coming in that may not be your own. They may sound like your voice, but they seem different. Listening within. So I believe that is definitely one of your magical abilities. Clairaudience and also channeling. You may also be a healer, or you may have some issues that you're trying to heal at this time. And then we have the Moonlight. So this is a person who absolutely enjoys the darker period of the day, the illumination of the moon, the quietness that it offers, working with your intuition, bringing about your witchy powers and abilities, your focus of manifestation. So you guys actually have a lot of magic within. I also just felt with the Extremes card, some of you make candles. Some of you make candles that have like all the stuff, like the flowers, the dried flowers and the crystals. I'm definitely sensing that energy, like you're trying to manifest maybe a business, or maybe you purchase these type of candles for your manifestations and your intention spells. Okay, any more magic within for pile number 2, or anything that they need to learn about or know about? So I also feel with Moonlight that this is where you go in and do your meditations. This is your power time. Also, you may work with the elementals, the fairies, the elves, the gnomes, tree spirits, very nature oriented. Are there any more? There we go. So the Four of the Four of Swords is representing your ease and ability to be able to quiet the mind, quiet the soul, go within, changing whatever it is that needs to be looked at or changed. Like you just slip into this state of being. This isn't representing you needing rest or anything. This is you being able to actually quiet the mind and go where you need to go mentally or astrally to get the answers that you need, or to bring about that peace of mind that you may need. Are there any more messages for pile number 2? Pile number 2. I'm going to pull this one. Yes, another card about going within. You also may be considering a spiritual teaching position, or whatever I was picking up with maybe the spiritual candles. Maybe you are considering teaching a class or something. Anything else for pile number 2? Okay, and 2 of Cups. This is the union of your higher self and you. This is where you're most comfortable. Relationships matter to you as far as love relationships, but they are not the most important. The most important that you find is the relationship with yourself, with your energy, and with your higher self and your source energy. Okay, pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like a personal reading by me, you can find the link down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. If you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. the magic within. Let's see what magic you have within at this time. We have peace. I'm feeling like you're really trying to attain this state of peace, of calm. I feel and sense the incense around you, wearing the appropriate clothes, having the bedroom clean, kind of feng shui-ish. Definitely trying very hard to stay in this place. You are very knowledgeable, you have much wisdom, and it's almost as if you know that if you stay within this peaceful state, everything else would be okay around you. Kind of like an Abraham Hicks teaching. We have faith. Putting faith in yourself and the power and energy within you. We have patience. I feel as though you are learning something. So, and it may be meditation, and it may be seeking your spirit guides. And spirit is saying, have patience. The connection is there. It's working. It's a matter of you accepting what is coming through and believing what is coming through and the faith in that. We have honor yourself. What can you let go of? Oh, we had an extra one of these. And darkness. So with the darkness, you may be feeling as though you aren't seeing things as clearly as you think you should be. Also, for some of you, you may feel as though if you've had this connection with a spirit guide for a long time, you may feel as though you don't feel that presence anymore. And what I think that this is saying to you in particular is that they're stepping to the side to allow you to do what you have learned. And also, I feel as though there may be a shift in your spirit guides as far as the spirit guide that has been helping you for a while. It's his turn to pull back as another spirit guide comes in. Sometimes this isn't immediate. Sometimes it feels like you're just left all alone. But just know that another one is coming in because you have leveled up. So definitely the magic within you is your process and your spiritual and psychic abilities, your healing process. So we have honor yourself, which I do feel as though you are absolutely doing. This may be with candle magic. This may be with buying yourself something special every now and then. We have, what can you let go of? So what is it that you're still holding on to a little bit too much that you need to let go of? Is it a feeling? Is it a person? Is it a job? What is it that kind of gives you that icky feeling that you're still holding on to, you can't seem to let go of yet? You may be trying to process this. You're working on it. So think about that. Meditate on that. And then we have cleanse and restore yourself. So with this, I saw like a magnesium bath with rose petals, anything that makes you feel ultra special. Honor yourself. Give yourself the very, very best in the experiences that you are having. So I know this sounds stupid, but it's like, what I mean by that is, say you're going on a road trip or you're going to go meet a friend Clean your car out. Put an air freshener in that makes you feel wonderful. Maybe it's like a Christmassy scent or a fall scent. Start doing things that make you feel amazing or bring memories to you. Cleanse and detox, that goes along with what is it that you can let go of. I also, again, I feel this feng shui energy. If you don't know what feng shui is, there's many books out there. I believe it's the Chinese art of energy and healing by the placement of objects in your home. It's about cleaning and clearing out your space. This could also be for the self, but I'm picking up this feng shui energy where maybe you need to get rid of some things to allow the energy to flow within your environment, and in turn, it affects the energy within you. Okay, these cards are going to tell me where you are going. Looks like you got an extra one of these. Sacred Pool. So water would be very healing for you at this time. Like I said, I was seeing like this magnesium bath and just making it a very special time, as far as maybe you have a candle lit, you have maybe some kind of herbs or something in the water. It's like making everyday things special, honoring yourself. And we have the balancing act. The compass. And intention. So setting your intentions on what it is that you're trying to do or achieve or be or welcome into your life. This requires a state of balance. And with this group in particular, group number 3, it's all about the energy around you and within you. It's finding that direction that you need to go in that will make you feel the most honorable and the most complete. So setting intentions, having a path to pursue, staying in a state of balance so that you're not too heavy on the stresses and the angers and the impatience of life. And then you're not too airy and, too light. There has to be a balance of the dark and the light and what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So staying in balance. And the sacred pool, really, water is very healing energetically. And this is where you can do your meditations and find your peace. Let's see if we have any more messages for pile number 3. Okay. We have the Magician. So you are creating this beautiful magic within you, a peaceful state, a new spiritual realization. You want a smoother path. You want to not be feeling stuck. You feel like maybe you have been moving through the mud. It's like that difficult trying to move through the mud kind of feeling. I think if you look into the feng shui aspects, learn about that a little bit, it will explain it. Energetically cleansing. Are there any more messages for pile number 3? Yeah, there's going to be a sense of freedom that you've created space, and this has allowed attachments to release. You're no longer chained down to particular situations. There's a definite sense of freedom here and creative movement in your future. Yep, freedom, jumping for joy, being able to move forward. This is a process, but you can go as fast or slow as you need to on your journey, because it's your journey. And again, with the Magician, he is working with the water. So water and healing energy. You may also look into Reiki. Reiki healing. Reiki healing can be done on yourself by you, or you can perform this Reiki energy healing on others. So definitely your magic within is working with water, transmuting energies, reaching that state of peace and contentment, being able to move through the roadblocks fairly easily. And you have the ability to set intentions and be clear enough that they actually come through. And they're going to be so much better when you do some of the cleansing of the mind, body, and spirit, and also your physical environment. Okay, that is it for pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I can do personal readings for anyone out there that is interested. That information, that link is down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you soon.